We're covering Donald Trump. He did the thing.
Hell yeah.
He did the damn thing. He went to a McDonald's.
Yes.
Which, of course, he wasn't participating in BDS, which is really fucked up.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
Yeah, Donald Trump. I'm the median voter that's really reconsidering voting for Donald Trump because he went to McDonald's.
His posture's all dude.
I mean, he is like 80.
Yeah.
Good job on your first day.
I think I should take
President Trump.
Should I take off my jacket? I think so. The press wants to see it.
I'm gonna show my pits.
Oh, the tits are looking
he's
okay.
hot, dude. He's
He's a
sexy.
fucking piece of ass.
He looks good, dude.
I love again just going down memory lane of his best videos when it's the Kim Jong Un and he's just like
Getting a good picture of everybody so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
are they gonna make us handsome and skinny?
Yeah,
I mean, you want to talk about a gay guy,
dude. It's so funny that he like lies about his height and weight and everything too. Like, remember when he was fucking arrested and he wrote his like height and weight and he said he was 220 pounds and 6'4"?
Yeah, dude.
It's like, that's literally my height and weight.
That's awesome.
Okay.
You guys do look pretty similar.
Yeah, we have the same build.
He's got more cock meat than you. That's probably the only. So he's kind of smaller than you because his dick is like 8 times as big.
That's true. That's how you know his dick is massive, because of this fucking pie.
He owns a lot of McDonald's. Okay. That's great. Thank you. Okay.
Get the apron on, bro.
I think that's good. You want to do that?
You think this is turning him on a little bit?
What's your favorite thing to order at McDonald's?
I like it all.
I like it.
Like it all.
He actually does. This is the first time he actually is telling the truth.
Yeah. No, for sure. This is not like him being like, the Bible.
Yeah, that was, and again.
What can I say?
I mean, you see a clip like that and you're like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. But here he is not lying. He does like it all.
I like every ounce of it, everything. But I do like the French fries where I'll be working.
Of course.
I listened to Kamala. She said it was so hot. It was so hot. It was such.
This is
That's why.
in retaliation.
Yeah, he's saying like
Hysterical.
he did this so he could literally turn around and be like, I've worked at McDonald's for longer than you have.
That's
Kamala, you made it up. You lied. It seems crazy how Americans are 50-50 split between Trump and Kamala. Why do you think these people are so distrustful of Kamala? Is it her past or something? Okay, this is such a fucking long question to answer, but I'm going to be as reductive as possible here, okay? Number one, there's a lot of people who are stupid on both sides of the political spectrum. Number two, a lot of people are also suffering and they're resentful and they're angry, and this dipshit tells them, it's because brown people exist, and they're like, oh my God, you're so right. We should, you're going to deal with that. I love you. That's great. People just have a lot of disgust for the Democratic Party for understandable reasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons for it.
Yeah, so that's it. He has been able to very successfully tailor himself as like the working class champion, despite the fact that like virtually every part of the optics of this is the
That's
exact
the funniest
opposite
thing of all time.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy who disdains his whole life disdained, and still probably does disdain the poor. I mean, but this is classic shit. That's the classic conservative playbook. It's always either an immigration issue or a values issue. It's gay people, it's trans people. They're really trying to do everything. And then the Democrats too, they ran fucking Biden, who sucks dick, and basically nothing good has happened. Everyone's lives still are worse. They're not doing anything about Palestine. There's so many reasons not to support the Democratic Party. And every fucking election, they're like, we're not going to do anything good, but somebody might do something worse. And it's like, how many times are we going to have to fucking hear that shit where it's like they just have a gun to your head and they're like, either vote for us or it's your fault.
And it's also that paired up with the Electoral College, which makes it like utterly irrelevant to go and vote in a deep blue state or a deep red state, in the minds of a lot of Americans at least. That and the inability for the Democratic Party to truly put out a message that communicates the material harm that people are experiencing is the reason why people are just like 50% of the country doesn't vote.
Literally, what's one issue? This was the problem with Hillary's campaign, even Kamala's campaign, it's like, what's one thing? Just say fucking healthcare. Lie that you'll give people healthcare. Like,
that's the thing I don't understand. Yeah,
lie.
Like,
why aren't you fucking doing anything?
Trump does it all the time. He'll just literally be like,
It's so
yeah, I'm gonna
crazy.
drive the fucking prices down. And then nobody asks him like how you're gonna drive the prices down. He's like, I'll just do it.
Yeah,
I'll just do it.
It'll happen.
And then people are like, oh, that's awesome. Like I feel like he's gonna be great for the economy.
Yeah,
like
yeah. It is funny too because he already ran. That's the funniest part, to fall for this shit again. It's like it's tough to run as the outsider when you literally were just fucking president.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a basket of fries. We're gonna the fryer. We're gonna slowly and gently lower them in. We don't burn ourselves.
Nice.
Look at
that. Look at that working man's posture.
We got a lot of fries today, so we're gonna cut another basket going. Grab the basket out. Lower it in. And then hit the timer.
Honestly, this is making me want Mickey D's.
I know. It's working.
It's fucking good. I miss McDonald's.
Yeah. I don't even I like even before the BDS stuff, like I still didn't really eat a lot of Mickey D's anyway,
Sure.
but this is like reminding me of the delicious, perfectly golden, crispy French fries.
Dude. What was your go-to fast food when you were a child? Because for my family, it was McDonald's.
In
and
America,
Popeyes.
in Turkey, it's different.
Oh yeah,
Like all of it is like, especially when I was growing up, it was like shittier versions of the American one. I think that's changed now, but it almost feels in Turkey.
Ali's goat shit stew.
No,
Is that what you guys had?
donut, bro. I got fucking hella donut. There was a place called Ospava, which would so fucking good. Turkish street food and like Turkish fast food is fantastic. It's just
Sucks. Dog shit. They never hand it to you. Some fucking cocksucker with a mustache keeps taking it away from you. What the kind of culture is that?
You've been hurt. You sound like a man who has been wronged. You're very
them. All I'm saying is you go to Greece, you fucking give them €1, they hand you a delicious gyro. No one's fucking mad. There's no trickery fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just delicious, affordable cuisine.
Donald Trump staged a McDonald's event at a McDonald's that was closed. The franchise owner of this McDonald's has been fighting against raising the minimum wage. It has been on the side. What? It has been the site of protests in the past for working conditions.
That's crazy.
Senator Haywood empowered Carold to raise the wage to advocate for minimum wage increase for local workers.
That's a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
That McDonald's is the one that wants Trump to fry up some taters for him. You know, in this divisive time, I think what all of America needs is a right down the middle comedy that everyone can enjoy. Something like Let's Start a Cult out in theaters October 25th.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, don't you agree, Hasan?
Where you will see how bad of a fucking employee he was. And you can imagine how bad he was at the Sherman-Williams paint job that he was talking about earlier, but this time in a gravel...
It's true. As a gravel salesman. Don't, folks, go out there, forget about your troubles for 90 minutes and go watch Let's Start a Cult. Go to stavi.biz/movie for tickets. We're going to be in like 30 cities. And after our theatrical run, we will also be on VOD. Just a little something to, you know, let's remind the viewers that that's coming out here.
Yeah.
I like to see good jobs. And I think it's inappropriate when somebody puts down all over the place that she worked at McDonald's. It was a big part of her resume.
This is the reason why he did this, to be like, it's inappropriate. You never worked at McDonald's. It's a lie.
There's got to be. How many fucking lawsuits have been filed against not like people that he's employed? There's no way.
Yeah, no.
There aren't atrocious.
Oh no, he's like a notorious.
He's
Notoriously he doesn't pay contractors. Like that's the craziest part. If you're like a fucking working class guy and you're like you do any sort of like serious fucking labor and you're like, no, this is the guy that's gonna defend me. It blows my fucking mind. Like yeah, the Democrats suck. We know, but it's like this dumb literally notoriously did not pay laborers like ever. Even when he's like fucking campaigning, he like notoriously doesn't pay fucking venues and shit. Yeah, I know this was faked. I know the restaurant was closed to the public. I know. We know that would have been. Can you imagine, dude? Do you know what the line would look like if they were making one fry at a time at a real McDonald's?
How tough a job it was. She specifically worked at the French fry where they make the French fries, and she talked about the heat. It was so tough. She never worked at McDonald's. McDonald's just confirmed that again, by the way. She never worked at McDonald's.
What? McDonald's confirmed it.
Lion Kamala.
Funny, dude.
It's a great setup.
God, I hope he doesn't. I mean, I guess I don't really care, to be honest. I truly just, the only thing that actually worries me is just the Supreme Court shit, but he really is on his Biden shit.
The thing that really pisses me off, I've been thinking about this more and more, like I'm not gonna fucking yell at people when they're like, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. Like, I don't care. I will never like vote scold you.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that is, I think, a big mistake that the Kamala campaign has not even been using, since the Haitians are eating cats and dog shit, I was reminded of like how unimaginably arrogant and fucking annoying his fans are, and how much they never shut the fuck up, and how incredibly stupid they are. They'll just hear him say something and then just like repeat it like fucking robots,
So
and
how should
constantly fucking yelling. 4 years of that, dude. That's
All right,
great.
man. I think I have to take a piss, eat one of your protein snacks, and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Well, this was beautiful. I'm gonna try and come back.
All right.
Bye, chat.
Peace. Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Can they have some? Looks good, huh? These are definitely fresh. The good thing, they're definitely fresh.
Can you take a step back, sir? And then,
I pull.
exactly, and we're going to hook it right onto there.
Okay, shake a little bit.
No, you don't got to shake. You just hook it right onto there. And then we're going to bring this handle up towards the sky. So that way the
Get rid of the oil?
Yep, bring oil. And then that's good. We're going to bring them over directly to this one.
Bro, it took them so goddamn long to make these fucking fries. That's
These
crazy.
ones are ready. They're good. Just give them a swirl.
Just put the fries in the bag, Unc. Put them in the bag.
There, just give them a swirl. Step out.
Okay, where's the little thing?
Medium fry button right here, sides, and then bottom. You step out.
Never even touch it, huh?
Exactly.
I always wonder why.
Yeah, no shit. Of course you don't touch it. What the f?
And then you're going to put it right up here on this fryer.
Okay, sure. Can I give it to these guys here? Thank you.
Want to do another one?
Yeah.
So again, we're going to sides, bottom,
All right.
and then we're going to hold it like this. So that way we don't squish the fry.
Okay, got it.
Exactly. And then grab your fry scoop. Probably get another scoop in there. We'll make
I
sure
think
all-
so.
Step back, please.
I think Trump should do this for every other job. Like, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the coolest things he's done so far. He should just do this for every other job. Like, you know, work at an Amazon distribution facility. I want to see him. Yeah, I want to see him picking vegetables, dude.
Okay, President Trump. So for our first order that's going out the window, we're gonna need 3 medium fries. So would you like to put the medium fries in the bag?
I think so, yeah. So
Alright,
we'll do
we're gonna
that.
put 3, so we're gonna start
Because
from
you know
this
who's
side.
taking these, right? Mine. Do they ever ask for more salt?
Sometimes.
Supposing we want some extra salt, can we just go like that?
We will give them salt packets.
Watch this sucker. I love salt. Wait a minute, I spilled some. I'm very superstitious.
I love
It's
salt.
over the left shoulder now. Okay, let's go.
He did it. He put the fries in the bag officially.
Yeah, fine.
He's getting the clip.
Okay, put them in standing up, right?
Correct.
Go, Joe. You're an expert at this, huh?
Yes.
How long have you done this? How long have you been
I've been working with McDonald's 10 plus.
10 plus? Wow. All different jobs?
Our first order get 3 medium fries, and we're waiting for you.
Okay, very good. Let's go. Oh, I see. Now I'm going to see that. Oh, that's your customer out there.
Yes.
Wow, it's pretty good. Okay, let's say.
Oh,
Do you believe this? Look at this guy. He's a MAGA guy all the way.
Okay, so for his first order,
yeah. Nobody. Of course, chat. This is not real. Nobody orders only fries. It's not like they exclusively ordered fries. Every single person on that drive-through just only ordered fries, like 5 of them at a time.
Well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody.
Look at all the cameras. Holy sh!
This is not a normal situation, is it? Huh? What a good-looking family. How did you produce those good-looking kids?
Oh my god, chat is so fucking annoying. They're like, I'm a vegetarian. It's like, yeah, dude. Okay. Yes, you're right. It wasn't set up ahead of time. Every single person happened to order fries. They're all vegetarian Trump supporters.
Fellas, come on. We have another order coming in.
And this is their
I mean, that's
order.
thousands of people. Hello, how are you? What a beautiful woman. Look at a beautiful child. It's like the perfect looking person. That's good.
Dude, he loves talking about how hot people are. It's weird. You're a perfect looking person.
Hi, Mom.
Good luck to you.
There's Mom over there. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. You have a great mom? Good or great? That's right. You know what to say. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. Wow, so nice.
All right, you're doing a good job.
Okay, these are nice people we're meeting, huh?
Yes, and this is, so you hand one.
Okay.
This was the crowd outside the building, by the way. Meal Team 6 is shown up to a McDonald's to watch Donald Trump man the fry machine. Oh, dude, this is not normal, man. I'm telling you right now. This is straight up a cult, dog. And there's something so weird about the way that they operate, the way that they move, the way that they carry themselves. When people go like, oh, well, what about Kamala supporters? It's like, there isn't this level, there isn't the same stink on it. I don't know how to describe it. You can tell, okay? You can tell. That's all I'm saying. Of course, there are millions of Americans, tens of millions of Americans that vote for Donald Trump. I'm sure there are some normal people. I'm just saying I've never encountered the normal person that is a Trump supporter. And by the way, the uniting principle here, for the record, is that all Trump supporters, for one reason or another, have absolutely been duped. If you were to ask your parents who are Trump supporters, like why they're voting for Trump, I'm sure they will tell you a million different reasons. The problem is every single one of those reasons is just completely ridiculous. Like, oh, he's going to fix the economy. You'll be like, how? He's just going to fix it. It was better under him, and that's why. Like, how? How is he going to fix the economy? Has he told you how he's going to fix the economy? No, it don't matter. They'll be like, oh yeah, he's going to do tariffs. It's like, do you know what a tariff is? Do you know what that does to your pocketbook? You're going to pay for it, dumbass. That's it. It's a tax on you, the consumer. It's paid at the entry point into the country, and those costs transfer over to the consumer. But, you know, God forbid you have a normal conversation about how this works. You can't.
Okay, President Trump, this will be your next order and the next order.
Both of them?
Got you.
Hello, everybody. I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Look at all the fake news over there. Hello, everybody.
You can fake this,
And
right?
you know, this is compliments of Trump, okay?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you. Mr. President,
Yes.
please don't let the United States become Brazil, my native Brazil.
Oh, we'll keep it
Please,
good.
please.
Normal lady. Just normal Trump supporters once again. Wait, why is she upset about Brazil? Is she like post Lula upset? I assume she's saying like, look at Brazil. It's become Lula. It's become communist Lula territory. They have lulags. Please save us. She probably loved it when Bolsonaro was in charge. He was like, oh, please make America just like Brazil. Kamala fans too say stupid things. True. I mean, yeah, they say stuff like Kamala Harris is working tirelessly around the clock to get a ceasefire in Israel, you know, to get a ceasefire in Gaza. That's a stupid thing that they say. But even then, while that is a stupid thing that they believe, some of them, and I agree with your assessment, it still is not the same as like this level of idol worship. And I don't know how else to describe it. It's because so much of right-wing mania stems from completely made up issues.
Mr. President, you actually have worked at McDonald's now.
Now I have worked at McDonald's. I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala. Okay, she never worked here. I've now worked 15 minutes more than Kamala. So worked at McDonald's.
Yeah, real McDonald's in the situation would be like, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean, baby. You got time to lean, you got time to clean. What's happening here? You just fucking yapping, huh? Get back to work. Let's see. Kamala Harris worked at McDonald's. What? McDonald's branch swears employees to secrecy over Kamala Harris's employment history. Trump visits restaurant in Feasterville, Pennsylvania after claiming vice president is lying about working for the fast food chain. I mean, we'll find out. But you have to remember something. Kamala Harris, like her, hate her, doesn't matter, has spent basically most of her adult life as someone who worked for the state. Kamala Harris worked as a prosecutor, an attorney general, elected into positions. Like, she has actually worked in comparison to a motherfucker who was born into a multi-millionaire real estate baron who failed upwards every single fucking day of the week. I might not appreciate her output in terms of like what she did or what positions she assumed, but it's crazy to me that a guy who literally was born with a silver spoon in his mouth that shits on golden toilets can create a narrative that like a person that has at least worked real fucking jobs is actually fake and phony. And the reality is, like, so many Americans are swept away with this rhetoric. This rhetoric fucking works. How is that not tracking with like working class Americans? He bankrupted a casino, dude. That's a money printer.
I'll never forget this experience, okay? Now I know how to do it. It's very good. But you know what? It's beautiful. It's clean. It's really nice. You never touch them. I always figured somebody...
It's always funny. Like that part is the most important part for him. You never touch the fries because he's such a goddamn germaphobe and so obviously has never worked in a kitchen at all that he's just like, or never even like pondered about how things work in this circumstance, that he's just like, oh, it's great. They don't even touch the food. They never even touch human hands.
Stuffs them in with their hand, and I don't like that. And they don't do it that way. You never touch them. It's really great. So I want to thank you all for coming out. And we're going to see you soon. We'll see you at the next stop.
Here's a man who has never cooked for himself his entire life. Think about that. You can be upper middle class, whatever. You can be relatively wealthy. Here's a guy who literally from the starting point in his life all the way until this very moment has not once cooked food for himself.
Thank you all. We're going to take a look at the Trump store. If Secret Service can do it, I'm doing it. I like the idea. We have plenty of time.
Order. What's your takeout order?
I don't know. What do you want? Do you want something when you're there?
French fries.
I'll tell you what. How about if we gave you some French fries? All right?
There you go.
Are you? That's sort of a bribe, but I think a bribe for a buck is okay, right? I'm going to get you some French fries. Somebody come up here and take them. Let's get them some French fries, okay?
Of course, there's a Trump store there. It's the one type of economic output that has been so resilient, not impacted by market shocks, market factors whatsoever, because it's a fucking cult. It's like, of course, a Trump store. Y'all already know what I've said about these goddamn Trump stores. Every one of these towns, dude, every one of these, they all have a goddamn Trump store. Ay, ay, ay.
These for the fake news. These guys don't get any. They're nice and warm and comfortable, right? All right, good. Give me a couple more on that. Oh, you're very stingy with the product. Look at that. She's a good worker. You want to have, that's the kind of people you want to have work. She gave them one French fry for 30 reporters outside.
Would you like 2 in the bag?
2 in a bag, yeah.
Okay.
2 in a bag.
Very stingy.
You having a good time today, everybody? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Well, a lot of people look forward. They kept saying, when are you going to McDonald's? And I said, let's do it. So and we have the owner. We have a man that's a friend of mine. That's a great guy. How many McDonald's do you own?
I don't know. I just set this up. I'm the health club.
Yeah, but don't they go well? I know you're in the health club. I thought what you do is you eat McDonald's and you go to the health
And I
club.
get you to come to
It works out actually pretty good. Thank you, Doc. That's cool. Here you go, kids. Go have these. There's plenty of them in there for you, okay? Grab them. The Border Patrol, by the way, for those that haven't heard, the Border Patrol a couple of days ago gave us their complete and total endorsement. They said Trump was the best president we've ever had, and they said she was the worst we've ever seen at the border. She did the job she did on the border, and that really breaks our country apart. They allowed.
This is also partially why it was so stupid for them to tout the Border Patrol endorsement of the right-wing border bill. Why would you as a Democrat ever be like, oh, the Border Patrol loves our bill? Of course they're going to swing for Trump.